Hi, hello and welcome back to Formula 1 Randomized, a series in which I drive random Formula 1 cars from random Formula 1 seasons on random racetracks, be they Formula 1 or otherwise. And let's not waste any time and jump straight into it. This week's suggestion comes from Kimishkin, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and they suggested I drive the 1999 Arrows on the 2017 Albert Park circuit, which should be pretty easy considering that Arrows did drive on this circuit. And it didn't change too much, only the core changed really. The circuit itself hasn't changed since 1996 when it was introduced. So I guess we should just jump straight into it. Why not?
Hello there.
And let's skip this part because, well, we don't need it. Let's see how we do. We should do pretty well. I actually did a quick test run to see how things work out, and they do work out pretty well as you would expect it. And we barely begun and there's already been some contact there, but we are okay as we come through turn 1 here. Now for turn 2, and we are right behind Pedro Diniz in his Sauber, so 16th, 15th, and everyone's slow coming into turn 3 for some reason. And here we are right behind our teammate Tora Takagi, although Verts overtakes us for a brief second. However, we managed to stay in front, which is quite nice, coming through that right-hander. Very nice corner, although you have to be very careful coming through there, now through the right-hander and accelerate out of there, and let's see if we can catch Tora Takagi. I'm not expecting to have any problems on this circuit in this race because, well, again, the Arrows shouldn't have any trouble driving on this circuit. Here we are, there we go, we passed Tora Takagi. We are now in 12th. Hopefully we can overtake Giancarlo Fisichella as well. That would be quite nice. He brakes really early and not quite. Can we make it through this corner? Yes. Nope. Actually. Whoa. Trying to make a switch there. Nearly crashed into him. However, we are fine now. Coming out of the final corner for the first time. And we're now chasing after the mobile chicane, Jarno Trulli and his Prost in front of us. He brakes quite early, but it's okay. I was kind of expecting that. So we are now in 11th, chasing after Trulli. Let's overtake him as well. That shouldn't be too difficult. Wow. That was a bit bad, but almost took out Herbert there, but we're still okay, still in the race, so no biggie, I guess. Can we overtake Herbert as well coming into this corner? Nope, not quite. Although we should be okay. Again, this is not difficult. These cars did race on this circuit. The only thing that's changed is the scenery. Everything else is the same. The circuit is exactly the same as it was back in 1996, sorry. 1969. I'd wish. It's a pretty good circuit, I would say. But, oh well. Come on, can we get a points finish here today? I don't really think so. Especially since I seem to have settled in a rhythm behind Herbert for the moment. And we only have one more lap. I don't think I can make up 4 positions in 1 lap. Although I will try my best. Definitely talking and racing at the same time is not all that easy. Yep, we are on the final lap. That's okay. No. Nearly crashed into Jean Alesi and Rubens Barrichello there, but thankfully we didn't. So can we get 7th? I bet we can, if we are careful not to crash into 7th place. There we go. Nope. I broke there a little bit too. Braked a little bit too early there. I should have waited a half a second longer. There we go. Pretty good place for an overtake right there. You don't see it often, but when you do, it's quite spectacular actually, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Coming through the final few corners, Ralf Schumacher is in front of us, and Williams, but I don't think we can catch him anymore. Nope. We can get close though. Nearly in the points. Oh well. Could have been much worse. Oh, and Michael Schumacher wins. Well done, I guess. Oh. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with that result. I could have been better, obviously, but could have been much worse as well. And look at David Coulthard. And Damon Hill, I presume, in front of him. Okay, I guess we should just end this. There's no reason to do the entire cooldown lap. There we go. Engine stopped, and let's see the results. So we have Michael Schumacher and, well, Michael Schumacher won, Mika Hakkinen second, Eddie Irvine third, Heinz Harald Frentzen fourth, fifth, David Coulthard and Ralf Schumacher sixth. We managed to finish in 7th, which is quite nice, and no retirement, which is quite interesting. But there you have it, the 1999 arrows on the 2017 Albert Park. That was quite a nice little race. It went about as good as I expected it. It would have been actually quite interesting if I would have not been able to complete that race or had problems, because, well, again, these cars did race on this track, albeit, well, I don't even know what I wanted to say. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. That was quite straightforward once again, so yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you all in the next one, and yeah, don't forget to leave even more suggestions. There are quite a few by this point. I have material for an entire, even more than a year actually, so that's quite nice. But keep them coming, and the more choices I have, the better. So that's always good. Although keep in mind that the more choices I do have, the longer it will take to get to a particular one. So that's always going to be a problem, I guess. But hey, I might try to figure out a better way to do it in the future. But for now, we'll do it as it is. So yeah. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one, and that's all. Stay sharp.